Hello, my beautiful Pisces. I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. We had the 8-8 portal. We have the full moon. We're still falling underneath both of those energies right now. I started to pull a reading and I just decided to hit the record button. We're going to go over this. The fairies wanted to come out and play today. They were loud. We have two fairy decks. I just pulled a random card out of the other one. So, I'm going to go ahead and start. I already saged, I already did all of that stuff. Here we have the book fairy. Too much wine. Lighting the way. The green fairy. We have the balancing act. And we have adoration. These are my favorite cards. I usually reserve these for reading for myself, but we're just going to go ahead and roll with it today. Pisces, you've been, I know y'all, you've been studying and studying and studying and studying, and I feel like the studying that we like to do is the truth. We are studying to find out what the truth in situations are, scraping it down to the nitty-gritty, to the very bottom. And I feel like you have been so inundated with responsibility that does not belong to you. And I know that this says too much wine, but it feels like you've been so weighted down with other people's responsibility that like you were trying to find a way out. And I don't necessarily think it was wine, just trying to find something. And I know that like for me, I spend my life and have spent my life even at a very young age trying to bring light in the dark to people, trying to give them options, trying to show them how to view things a different way, to really be the one to light the path of a different way to do things for others. And you're like, I'm out, bitches. Like, I gotta take a break from all of it because it's burnout. It's complete burnout. You've been focusing on everyone for so long. You left no room for you, and you got burnt out. You're starting to come back from it, like we were talking about the other day in the balancing act. You're starting to come back from that. You're starting to figure out how to put it all together, because creator of all that is, spirit, God, whomever you believe, is trying to show you all these pieces of the puzzle to put him back in the right spot so you can see the whole view. And stepping into your hour of like power, right? The adoration. When you finally see how your path lights the way for others, how you're a waykeeper, how you're a finder, yes, you are the chosen. If you are connecting with me, then you have some relation to the chosen. And I just pulled out a random card out of one of the other decks, and it is covenant and a sacred contract. That is your sacred contract, Pisces. It is to be that authentic healing version of you that you made this contract before you came down. I know you might want to argue with me. No, I didn't agree to do that. No, I wouldn't want to do that. It's bullshit. No, it is. And you know it. And you've been running from it. You do it in your own way and on your own time and in your own manner. But yeah, you already know you are. You already know it's true. And I feel like you have had, there's some things that came up. So we had the things to talk about was some channel messages. It was the crossroads. And I'm talking about you're at a crossroads where, do I go this way? Do I go that way? What exactly do I do? And you've been like in limbo because you've been looking for some kind of, like, what exactly am I supposed to do? Pisces, you've been doing it the whole fucking time. You don't understand that, and you haven't seen it, but you've been the waykeeper and the finder of the light your whole life. You've been helping people since the day you got on this motherfucking planet. You've been doing it the whole time, Pisces. You just can't see you. Other people see you. It's very clear to them why you're here. And you just can't see it. They've been even trying to tell you, but you can't listen. You don't listen because you don't have the ears to hear because you're already doing it. You don't even understand it. So you're at a crossroads. But honey, there is no crossroads. You have always embodied it. You just never saw it as a path because that's just the way you are. You're hardwired that way. Then we have your path is already chosen. You've already been doing it. You've already been embodying it. You are the chosen. You've been helping people since the day you came, like I said. Right? And you have some people in your energy, they're starting to fall off and they're starting to fall away. That's because they're not meant for you anymore. Timelines are shifting. We're all getting a little older. We're all getting a little wiser. And so when you get a little older and you get wiser, the things that once used to be in line for you no longer are in line for you anymore, and they fall away. It's just a natural reckoning. It's a natural thing where you start to learn that your time is precious, your energy is precious, your gifts are precious, and you're tired of wasting it on people that don't deserve it. So there's this separation, right? A separation of, I'm not helping everyone anymore. I'm not helping everyone. I'm going to be selective. And if you're not listening, I'm going to turn my back on you because you're not listening. I don't have time to tell you over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't have time. I have to balance this life because I've been burning the candle at both ends, and you need to respect me for what it is that I do. And you haven't really been respecting yourself, which is why it's a hard, bitter lesson when we turn the mirror back on ourselves, Pisces. But you have to respect your own divinity so that other people respect you as well, right? Like, you're such a wise soul, and you don't even see it because it's just you. It's who you are. It's who you are, the way you are. It's hardwired. And when you turn the mirror back around and you start looking at yourself, you're a wise person. Man or woman, you're wise. Beyond your normal years, you have the knowingness. We have all these clairs that you dipped your toe in all of them. Some of them are just the natural essence of you, Pisces. The natural essence. So, let's see what these fairies got to tell us today. This one is the old school. The old school ones. What else do we have for my beautiful Pisces friends? What can you tell us today? If you meant to come out, you come out. That's too many cards. Thank you. What else does my Pisces have to say? What else do they need to know? What else does my Pisces need to know right now? What else does my beautiful Pisces need to know right now? We'll get more if we need it. Ace of Spring. What I'm feeling with this one is as you start, let me see, get that. Yeah. As you start to realize your own divinity and realize exactly who the fuck you are, Pisces, you start to change. You really start to come into bloom. You start to respect yourself, and when you start to respect yourself, it will cause a major ripple effect on those people around you because you will finally see yourself, and other people will finally see you, Pisces, because you've hidden yourself from yourself. Ooh, that hits. Ooh, that's a little smarts for me too right there. Three of Summer. We'll show it upright first. The Three of Summer, and when it fell out kind of sideways, kind of upside down, right? So with this one, I just see this. You need to play. You need to play, and you need to have fun, Pisces. Forgive me, my friends, but you've been boring. You've been living your life drudging along, trudging along. You need to have some fun in your life. You need to spice it up. You need to play, Pisces. Everybody gets Pisces so mistaken. It really is. Pisces, and we have Temperance. Temperance, Pisces. Right? Feeling, if you look closely, if I could show you, you have this fairy filling the cup. Pisces, when's the last time you filled your own cup, my friends? When is the last time you filled your own cup? And sometimes the fairies really, they can really hit it home. You know what I'm saying? These cards are beautifully divine. This whole reading is a beautifully divine reading, Pisces. Bloom for yourself. Bloom for yourself and love yourself. Have some fun. Fill your own cup, Pisces. You'll never stop being who you are, and you'll never stop helping. You'll just cut back on how much you help people. You'll stop the enabling part. You'll just give people tools. But fill your own cup. Because Pisces, you're a beautiful soul. You're one of the most beautiful souls on the planet, my friends. If you're listening to this reading, you're a beautiful soul destined to change people's lives. You already have, and you've been doing it all along. The whole time, my friends. Alright? I love you. You guys, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for everything. Until next time, stay beautiful, my friends.